Pancreatitis. Obviously, you're listening to this because you've been diagnosed with pancreatitis or somebody in your family is diagnosed with pancreatitis. Why pancreatitis happens, what is the procedure that happens in the body, what are the changes that happen. Let's not get into all those things. They are technical things which is not going to help you. You're looking for help with pancreatitis. Let us talk about what is it that I can do to help you with pancreatitis. Now, typically, patients with pancreatitis suffer with severe pain. Now, this pain can come in the upper part of in the stomach region, here, and it always goes back into the back. There's always a pain from here going back into the back. It's a kind of a pulling, kind of a breaking kind of a pain, very severe pain. Most times, this pain is associated with vomiting. Whatever they eat, they vomit, or they have loose motions. Now, sometimes the severity of the pain can cause the person to vomit. Sometimes pancreatitis by itself can cause the person to vomit. So typically the diagnostic feature is the pain going all the way to the back to the spine. Number 2, associated with vomiting and sometimes loose motions. Sometimes a combination of all the three can come. Most of the times once there is a pancreatitis attack, the patient has to be admitted in the hospital. They has to be stopped, everything from the mouth has to be stopped. They have to be put on oral drip, and for about 2 days, 3 days time with painkillers, they recover, they are fine, they go back home. In a couple of months, they are back to square one again, same type of a pain, again get admission. So this is a process which keeps happening in people with pancreatitis, and it's a very painful thing. We've got young kids coming to us with pancreatitis, youngsters, older people. It doesn't spare any. There are of course those alcoholics who does get into pancreatitis, which becomes very severe. But otherwise, in most of the people, there is no reason why they get pancreatitis. Certain foods are known to trigger up pancreatitis. Sometimes spicy food, sometimes non-vegetarian, sometimes oily food, sometimes sweets. It's different in each person. So it's very difficult to keep a track of the food that causes it. It just comes. Whether you eat or you don't eat, it just comes. Well, in allopathy, like I said, hospitalization, painkillers, nil by mouth is what the procedure that they follow, but they can't usually stop recurrence of pancreatitis. It'll keep coming again and again. If it's just one attack, I would suggest go to the allopathic doctor. He'll be able to take care of you. But if you are somebody who keeps getting pancreatitis on and off, every few months you're getting into the hospital, how long will you go on doing, coming back? You need to look at a solution. I'm here to give you a solution. We've been able to help a lot of people with chronic pancreatitis. We start on our medication. We know for sure the reason is because the pancreas is inflamed. There is a reason why the pancreas is inflamed. The homeopathic medicine stops frequent inflammation of the pancreas. It increases your immune system so that your pancreas is not affected every time you eat something that it doesn't suit you, or whatever be the reason for the inflammation, it doesn't happen. So typically once you start on homeopathy, the number of attacks will come down. The frequency and intensity of the attack will come down. So what we have seen is people who are on homeopathic medications, slowly over a period of time, they don't need admission. They are able to take care of the pain at home with the homeopathic medicines and a few painkillers. So number 1, visit to the hospitals are reduced. Over a period of time, it doesn't happen as frequently. It happens less frequently. The intensity is much better than what it used to be before. So over a period of time, the attacks can come down. Yes, we've been able to help a lot of people. Diet restrictions, like I said, you need to see what suits you, what doesn't suit you. What would I do if I have pancreatitis? Well, I would try my best not to get admitted into a hospital because I hate going to hospitals. I will suffer, but I will not panic because I know for sure I'm not going to die. I'll get pain, I'll vomit, I'll probably have loose motions, but I know for sure 1 or 2 days it will settle down. I'll stay at home, I'll be calm, I'll take homeopathic medicines, maybe I'll pop in a few painkillers, and I will probably not eat much, and I will tide over that particular acute attack and continue to take the homeopathic medicines, and I know for sure I'll be fine. And people who drink alcohol is something that can aggravate the attack. So once you have pancreatitis, maybe you should give up drinks, because you drink and you get a pancreatic attack, you'll have very few people sympathizing with you. They look at you and say you deserve it. So that's one thing you can't take, because when you are in pain, what you need is a lot of emotional support. For that, maybe you need to give up drinks. Drink a lot of water, live a healthy lifestyle, be positive. With this, take homeopathy, and you will be able to go through pancreatitis very, very peacefully. Don't worry about it. We can take care of you. We will help you with pancreatitis, chronic pancreatitis. Take care.